Hi all, in this class we're going to study about the purchase order. So purchase order basically is an external document which will be sent to the vendor. Okay, so whenever we require some products, okay, you already know that the user department will going to raise the purchase requisition to the purchasing organization or the purchase department. So this purchase department then it will going to send those or convert those purchase requisitions into purchase order. Purchase orders, once that will going to received by the vendor, they will going to give us the acknowledgement. The acknowledgement will be like, okay, I have received your order and I will going to prepare and give it on a particular day. Okay, so that is how here purchase order will going to take place. You need to remember is purchase order is an external document where purchasing department will going to order certain products to a vendor. What are the different things are involved in the purchasing order? Here we need to maintain the material, the quantity, which vendor we are sending, and all details in the way purchasing org, purchasing group, and the company code. And we need to maintain the delivery date, exact delivery date. So all these things will be coming under the purchase order. And now first we are going to see what are the different things will be taken care by the consultants. Then we are going to jump to the end user activity and we are going to create one purchase order. I'll just go through the SAP now. Here I am creating the initially I am just going through the consultant activity. What is the path? SPRO, just a minute, SPRO, IMG, Material Management, Purchasing. Under purchasing we will going to get the purchase order. Okay, here is the purchase order. Here you just go inside the purchase order. You can see again define number ranges is there, define document types. Okay, next is release procedure for the purchase order. I'll just go through the purchase requisition as well here. Just observe in the release procedure of the purchase requisition and the purchase order. We can see a small difference. What is the difference? Here one more thing is there, set up a procedure without classification. And here one more thing is there in the purchase requisition, procedure with classification. But in the case of purchase order, we will going to get the release procedure only with the classification in case of purchase orders, as it is the external document. Okay. So next what we will going to get is there are so many other things are there, like setup for subcontract order, define reasons for ordering. Here we can like whatever the ordering will be there, for that we can able to define the reasons here and define reasons for cancellation. So all these things we will not going to see, as we are just going through the standard purchase order. Okay, what I will do, I will go through the define number ranges first. I will just go through the number ranges. I will go to edit intervals. I will just go to the display, anything is possible. Just go through all this data. So here they have created so many number ranges. We need not to create anything now, because whatever the number ranges are there, you just use whatever the number range it is available right now. I think for internal number range they might have used 45. I'll just check it now. And for external number range they might have used the 46. We'll just see 45 use. I am sure about the internal number range. So like this they have created some number ranges here. Okay, sorry, here it is the internal number range. External number range might be something different. We'll just check it and I'll just go back. This is how we're going to define the number ranges. Once you're going to define the number range, you will going to define the document types now. Same as the PO is also the what is that? Standard document for the purchase order is also NB only. Here is NB. For standard purchase order, NB is the document type. If you are going for the stock transfer order, UB is the standard document. And you can select this UB and you can make whatever the things you want. And FO is for the framework orders. but as we are going through the standard one, we will just concentrate on the NB. Here standard purchase order is there. The item interval they have provided as 10. So interval line item is there, no? This is given as a 10 here. And internal number range they have maintained a 45, and external number range they have maintained 41. So here external is 41 and internal is 45. So whatever the 4, 5 the number will be starting now, that one will be means whenever you are going to create the PO, the number will be going to start it from the 4, 5. So here we can able to see allowed item categories. Again the same thing we will going to see it now, okay, just like PR, but here few extra things are there. Limits is added here, extra thing, and consignment is K, subcontracting is L, and third party is S, text is T, and service is D. Like that they have maintained different things over here. And linked purchase sorry, I have to go back, select NB and go to the linked purchase requisitions. So again there are so many different documents which are linked with this NB, and we'll going to see the whatever the release procedure is there. Anyway we'll going to see it next, and next we'll going to see the define screen layout. Just like a PR, however I have shown you know the required entry, optional entry, and the display. So you can able to make it here also. It is in this particular section where you will going to define the screen layouts. Whatever it is required, you will going to define that. That's it at the consultant level. Now we'll just jump to the end user activity, that is into the SAP menu, and we will going to create a purchase order, and I will going to explain you some data in the purchase order while creating the purchase order. Go to the logistics. Under the logistics, go to material management, under it purchasing, then purchase order. So here for the creation of the purchase order we are going to use ME21N. This is important. Then 22N for change, 23N for the display, 24 most of the time we are not going to use. For release we are going to use 29N. List displays, that is the reports, ME2L, ME2M, ME2N. This is important. Most of the time we are going to use this ME2N. That's it. We'll just go through the ME21N now. So this is the creation of the purchase order. In the purchase order, the mandatory fields are there. I'll just click enter now. See, first I will going to put the vendor. Vendor is 20007 is the vendor for us. Then I will going to click enter. Here you can see it will going to ask for the purchase org. This entire thing is the what is that company code data. This is relevant to the organization details. So header will going to call it as. This is the header data. This all things are the item details. This is the item overview and this is the item data. Okay, this is header and this is the item. Here I am going to provide my purchasing organization. My purchasing organization is LT01. Purchasing group is 000. You can use it, or LPG you can use it, or whatever the things. Okay, purchasing groups you can use whatever the things you want. Company code I am going to use it as LT01 again. And now material. We know our material is, what is our material? I'll just check my material. MM60. Yes, this is my material. Copy. Here I'll put my material. I'll come to all these tabs. Okay, not to worry. And here I'll going to put the PO quantity. I'll just say around 100 quantity I require. I'm going to purchase 100 quantity. I'm going to order this quantity. Here just see in the header data I'm just filling out the vendor details, then I am filling the purchasing org details. Okay, this is the org data. Then I'll not going to put any net price here. Okay, I'm not going to put any net price, just I'm going to put the plant LT01 and storage location is also LT01. I'll click enter. Observe here the price it is taking automatically. How the price is taking automatically? Because we have maintained a PIR. If you go to the ME13, you can able to see the PIR on, sorry, this is the purchasing org is LP01 only. You can able to see the PIR. Just a minute. Click enter. See here, you can see we have given the price. I have said already, in the PR you will going to get the price from the material master, but in the PO you will going to get the price from the purchase info record. This is important. Whatever the price you will be receiving from the purchase info record, it is 30. Okay. So next you have entire data, it is filled. What I'll do, I'll just quickly go through the header and we'll just go through all these tabs. First thing is the delivery invoice. From where this 0001 is taken, this is maintained in the vendor data. In the vendor we have maintained the payment terms. Okay, 0001 is for the payment payable immediately due net. This is the at the vendor level we have maintained it. Next, okay, this COD and all we have maintained there only. After that I'll go to the conditions. Here we can able to see the PB00 condition. PB00 gross price will going to come when the price is coming from the PIR. Okay, and the price is coming from the purchase info record. Where the price is came from, this 30 rupees, that is from the purchase info record only. So that is why here it will going to come as a PB00. If you are entering it manually, that time you will going to get the PBXX. We will going to see that also after a while. And here we got all the different prices. The condition will be at the header level as well as the item level also. Then we can see the text here. Go to the text. You can able to maintain any text here if you want to. Then go to the address. It will be taken the address of the plant. Okay, so next is the communication. Whomever you want to communicate with now, you can just mention that person name, sales person name, and telephone number, and we can put our reference as well. Then partner, that is the partner functions. Here I am just putting the vendor as 2000074. I am not going to maintain anything. Ship to, bill to, I am not maintaining anything. I am just maintaining PN as the vendor. For this particular vendor I am sending the order. Additional data here, we valid start, validity end. Okay, all these things are if you want to have, you can have it, or else just leave this. All data we have provided all these things. Then go to the status. Here you can see ordered quantity. How much is the ordered quantity? 100 ordered quantity. Delivered 0 because nothing is delivered yet, and still to be delivered is 100. Means ordered quantity is 100, like that it is showing. So this is what you are going to get it at the header level. And I'll just go to the item level here. Material data. This material group, it is coming here. After that you can go to the quantities. 100 quantities available. And what net price we have already given, so that it is taking the 5 kg per quantity net price. And delivery schedule. In the delivery schedule it is given 19/11/2022 because in the PR we have said what is that, sorry, not in the PR, in the material master we have mentioned 30 days is the delivery time. So that is why we have created the PO notes for this. So that is why it is appearing like this. Today we are creating, this is on the 20th, means after 30 days is 19/11. So that is why it is showing. And go to the delivery. Here few more things are there. All these reminders are there, no? They are coming from the purchasing value key, means from the material master. Then here over delivery tolerance, under delivery tolerance also you can able to maintain. Then some shipping instructions, if you are using some shipping instructions, that also you can able to maintain here. And this is important, stock type, where you are getting the stock, that is important. See here, they have given unrestricted use. Okay, whatever the stock I am taking now, they are coming and residing in the unrestricted use here. You can able to take it at the quality inspection as well as the block the stock as well. Quality means the stock will going to move to the quality inspection. Once you will going to accept over there, that time the stock will going to come to the unrestricted use. And again you can able to move the stock to the blocked stock. Okay, if you are not obey to accept these stocks, then you can move them to the blocked stock. Okay, so here I am going to take it as a unrestricted use only, and here the planned delivery time is 30 days. And reminder shelf life, like whatever the shelf life means, it is the life of the product, we can say, like warranty will be there no for the product, that one we need to maintain here if it is available. Like some products will be like they're going to damage after some days, so that is why we're going to maintain this shelf life. Bread and all, they'll be having this shelf life. Okay, so that is why we need to maintain all these things. Then we'll go to the invoice. You can see invoice receipt is required, and GR based invoice we have maintained. Here tax code we can able to see here, tax code, whatever the tax code we can able to maintain. But before that we need to create our own tax code for our company, as tax code will be generated by the finance people, but I'll just show you how one can able to create the tax code. Then go to the conditions. Here again the same conditions as we have seen in the header, the same things are available here. Then just go to the text. Even in the item level also you can able to maintain some text. Go to the delivery address. Again it is taking the plant address here. Then confirmation. So here if you are transferring this particular thing to some different systems, no, that time we will going to use this confirmations. Like if you are means whatever the purchase order is there, if you are sending it to EWM side, that time we need to maintain the inbound delivery WMS. So now as of now it is not required, we are just going through the MM stuff. Condition control, okay, we have just created the print price. And here, okay, sorry for this, we whatever the address we are maintaining, no, this is the address of the customer, sorry, vendor. Okay, it is not the plant address, it is the address of the vendor. Okay, so here we are going to maintain this, and at the downside we are going to maintain the address of the plant where the material should come, and at the header where the material are coming from where they are coming. Okay, so that one we are going to maintain at the header, and the item we are going to maintain the which means where the material should come, like that. So this is all about the PO. Okay, so means we are still creating. One thing I have shown here, the status. Just observe here, 100 is the ordered, and still to be delivered is 100, and delivered is 0 only. We have nothing is delivered, we are just ordering. I'll just check the PO, check it. See, no message is generated for the output, means we have not yet gone through the output determination. I'll just go through it later on. But as of now, here there is no messages, means whatever the PO we have created, that is fine. What I'll do, I'll just save this PO. Just save it. You can see we have created this purchase order. We have created this purchase order. Just copy this number. So here only you can able to toggle between the display, change and everything, or else you can just go back and you can able to go through the change here. ME22N. I just want to change something, means just go to the new document and select all these things, paste it here, click enter. Here you can able to change whatever the things you want to change, like quantity 100, no, I don't want to bring 100, I want to get 200. Click enter, so the quantity will going to change now. And here 30 is there price. Okay, if you want to change that also possible, but the price is taken from the PIR. If you want to leave it like this, you can able to leave it. Okay, not an issue. So next what we'll do is we'll just save this data, whatever 100 200 I have made it here, and this is the display. Okay, or else you can just go back and you can come through the 23N. This is what the display is all about. And here also as I gone through the what is that PR, just like in PR we can also toggle between the change and display over here only. This is for the change, this is for the display. And here you can able to see this ordered quantity. Okay, one thing will be there that is called as the stock overview. For stock overview, the T code is MMBE. MMBE is the T code for stock overview. Just click enter. See, for this material I am just looking at, and I'll just remove this storage location, or else you can give the LT01, there only you will going to see the stock. Just execute this. See, nothing is there, okay, in our company nothing is there, unrestricted use. I'll just go forward. Here you can see on order stock is 200, means we are ordered 200 quantity of stock to a particular vendor. Okay, so that is what the meaning over here. It is in the on order stock, nothing is mentioned, okay, everything is blank now. So this is where you can able to check the stocks, okay, where the stock is there, okay, how much the stock is maintained in your organization, everything you can able to check it here. So after this what we'll do is we'll just go back. Here I'll just go back, and here this ME29N and ME28 I'll going to show you when I'll going to create the release procedure for the purchase orders. Now we're going to just go through the reports. Okay, what is this ME2L? We can able to see all the different POs which are generated through a particular vendor. I'll just click on this. See, vendor data is coming here, and everything it is coming automatically. Just execute this, or else you can just put the vendor. On this vendor, whatever the purchase order is created, it will going to show it to us. So this is the purchase order, you can able to see it, and go back, and here is ME2M is through material. So material is the priority here. Just execute again, you can able to see the same purchase order, and I'll just go back now, and ME2N, as I said, here also you can able to give whatever the data you want to, and just execute again, you can able to see the same purchase order, because we have created only one purchase order into this particular plant or the purchasing org. And after this I'll just show you one more PR. We're going to create one more vendor now. Okay, XK01 is for creation of the vendor, and quickly I'm going to create this vendor because I want to show you, as I said, no, in the condition you can able to see PB00, that is the condition which is taking it for the when the price is receiving from the PIR. But if you want to enter it manually, how the price will going to come from, okay, where the price will going to come from, that one we can check it. I'll just give some number like a name, that is Van PM Industries something, okay, PA Industries, and I'll just give the details over here, IN, then 10 I'm going to give, click enter. I'm not going to maintain everything, just I'm going to maintain whatever it is required. I have created one vendor now. So our vendor, next vendor is 200075 is the next vendor. What I will do, I'll just quickly go and create one more purchase order /n ME21N, and what is my material? Material is coming here, and vendor is 2025, no, 275 is the vendor, and purchase quantity, PO quantity I am going to give as 100. Earlier I have given 200, now I am just creating for 100 quantity. Net price, again I am not going to maintain whether it is going to take the net price or not, we are going to check it now. Plant I am going to maintain LT01, and storage location also I am going to maintain LT01. Just click enter, it will be asking for the purchase order details. This is our data, and I am going to maintain purchase organization as LT01, and here purchasing group as 000. Then I'll again click enter. Just see here, net price must be greater than 0, like that it is asking, means we have to provide the net price. I'll just give some 10 rupees or something, 20 rupees, anything you can provide. Just click enter, see what it is coming. Condition type is PBXX. You can define however you want. At the later stage, here we can able to see PBXX. So PBXX is when we are entering the price manually. So that time we are going to get this 20 rupees. That is how we are going to create the purchase order. Again I am going to check this whether everything is correct or not. See here, no message generated, that is fine. As I said, when we are going to create the output determination, that time we will not going to see this error. A different source of supply is the fixed source for this date, means we have already created the source list. So that is why, and even we have fixed that vendor 2,74,000. That is why the message is showing. That is okay, just ignore this. These are the cautions, okay, they are not the errors. I am going to show how the errors will going to show it to us. Okay, if whatever the earlier it came, no, you must enter the price like that. That is one error. Okay, that is not the caution. We should enter it, then only proceed. It will going to proceed with the creation of the purchase order, or else it will not going to. Here these are the cautions. I'll say okay, and I'll going to just save it. Save this. Now just observe the stock overview. I'll just refresh the screen, refresh it, and just scroll it right side. You can see around 300 on order stock is there, means we have ordered 300 stock, we have not received a single stock right now. And in the morning we have created, okay, or in the previous class we have created what is that, we have created one PR in the previous class. So we will going to create the PO through that PR. How it is possible? I'll just go to the PO screen. Here you can see a document overview on. Just click on this. Here it will going to give some what is that, structure to us. I'll just go over here and click on my purchase requisitions, or just click on the purchase requisitions. Where is that? Purchase requisitions. Just click on this. Here you can able to give whatever the requisitions are there. Just remove all these things. Okay, just leave plant and these things. Just execute this. On this, whatever the purchase requisitions are created, it will be appearing here. Just take this, means hold it and put it on this particular basket. You can able to see everything. The data will going to fill over here. The all data is filled over here, entire data automatically. So this is how we're going to create the purchase order through the purchase requisition. That is possible. And I'll just check this. So again, can delivery date be met, like that it is asking. I'll say okay only, and just we're going to save this particular purchase order. Again, one more purchase order is created. Now I will just go to the ME53N /N ME53N. Look here in the ME53N. Just observe status. Earlier it was showing the status was means we have it was showing not edited, something like that, but now it is showing the PO is created, ordered quantity is 50, and again it is also showing the purchase document. Okay, whatever the PO it is created, no, it is showing that document also. Here we have created this PO, the same PO 339 is there, no, the same PO is appearing here. So this is how the documents will going to update internally. Once we will going to create the GR, then this PO also will going to update, because I'll just go through this PO. I'll just show you. I'll go to the other PO, other purchase orders. I'll go to this 339, click enter. Here you can observe there is no tab for the order history, purchase order history. So once I am going to create the GR, that time you can able to see that purchase order history tab will going to appear at this particular end. And as I said, in the delivery you can see the stock type. The stock type we can able to change whenever you want. And in the invoice we need to maintain this tax code, but when we are going to create the invoice receipt note, that time we need this tax code. That time I am going to show you how to create the tax code for our organization. Then we are going to proceed further. So that is it for PO purchase order. And thanks for watching this video, guys. Please like, share, subscribe, and promote my channel. Thanks a lot. Bye.